This looks like the town center. Oh yeah, it is. Let's check it out. Perdón, ¿saben dónde quedan los mercados de artesanías? Al otro lado, gracias. Brown cheeses with something called Holly Bibble. Sounds like a pretty good song, the Holly Bibble. Got the old currencies here laminated. Boom, 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 boom. The last time I was here, they were still using colognes. Back when I was 6 years old, so probably around the year 2000. Ooh, and they have hacky sacks. Look at that. ¿A cuántos son estos? $1. ¿Podría ser 2 por $1?
No.
No?
No me sale.
This is where the classic walkaway negotiation tactic comes in, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I haven't played hacky sack in years. Let me continue looking around. And let's see what else they got. Ooh. Oh, these look really cool.
4 por $1 la tenemos de esos.
4 por $1 de estos.
6 por $1 de esos. Y esos a 2 por.
Estos son 6 por $1.
Sí, $3.
¿Cuál es la diferencia?
El tamaño.
Oh, el tamaño. Some of these things I've seen before in the markets of Ecuador as well, but these I don't believe I've seen. Maybe we should get a cute cat. Let's look for a cat. Un gatito. Ok, gracias. ¿Y tienen tortugas? Este es otro gato. Ok, voy a conseguir...
Burrito, pato,
Este es un delfín.
conejo, algo.
¿Cuántos serían por estos 4?
80 centavos.
2.80. Ok, voy a comprar estos y estos de qué metal son estos?
De bronce.
De bronce son. ¿Cuántos son estos?
$2.
$2. ¿De dónde viene el bronce? ¿Como quién hace estos? Uy.
De bronce peruano.
Oh, ok.
De Perú.
De Perú. Esos 5.
Sí.
No, eso y eso, sí.
Hubiera llevado los 6 para que le salga por $1.
Los 6 por $1.
Hay perritos también. ¿Ven?
Ok, voy a coger un perro y...
Hay mariquitas
no, oh, se llama mariquitas, ok.
o un buito.
Un boy. Voy con la mariquita.
¿Ven? Serían $2.
$2. Peep this Scooby-Doo van out. I finished looking through the artisanal markets and I'm still looking for the lamp design that my father has told me to buy. So now I'm looking through the random stores I can find alongside the city center. The weather's pretty hot and humid. There's not a lot of people outside of the markets, as you can see. And all the stores have pretty much cool things to offer. I just can't seem to find that lamp design. Hola. Hola.
Hola, buenas.
Check out this closed Ferris wheel ride.
¿Me vas a aportar?
10 eggs for $1. It's quite the steal. ¿Venden licuadas? ¿De qué son?
Frescos son nomás de tamarindo, de coco, ensalada, melón, horchata y cebada.
¿Cuál es de este rojo?
Cebada.
Dame a cualquiera. Cualquiera.
Una sola. Sí, hay. Suelto.
¿Cuán? ¿Qué suelto?
Así nomás, para tomar ya.
Oh, sí, sí. ¿Cuánto es total?
Una hora.
Un...
Vaya. Gracias.
Gracias. Try their milkshake in a bag. It's pretty good. It's really good, actually. I really hope I don't get sick with the ice from here. It's probably made from tap water.
Solo uno va a agarrar.
Sí.
Un dólar.
Sí.
¿Cuánto por el dólar?
Ahí está bien. Venga al cambio.
Ah, pues le voy a dar 3 cosas.
Ah, no, está bien así.
Ahorita le voy a dar.
No, así está bien.
Me lo vas a regalar.
Sí.
Gracias.
De nada. Hasta luego. So all around us is the town of Nahuizalco. Nahuizalco. All right, let's try that again. All around us is the town of Nahuizalco. It's a predominantly indigenous native town. A lot of the people look very similar. They're darker skin features. And in areas such as this, it's probably where a lot of the communist revolution basically first took place. In areas such as this, there were a lot of collectively owned lands by los indios that were then privatized and given to wealthy landowners to create haciendas o fincas, basically farms. So because of this, these landless indios that were used for hundreds of years to just having their own land that they could reap benefit from, basically turned over to communism as a way of trying to get their land back. one cool thing, or one neat thing I enjoy about coming back and reconnecting with these countries in Latin America is that there's a lot of slang or words that I grew up basically using that are actually not even Spanish. They're actually remnants of the indigenous languages of the area. So here in El Salvador, they spoke Nahuatl. It's the indigenous language of the Mayans, I believe. And there are words like, for example, chompipe, which is supposed to be a turkey or a blackbird. I always assumed it was Spanish. It's not. It actually has its roots in Nahuatl, as well as Quechua, actually. There are other words like cerote. I think the origin of that word is a little up for debate. I think in Nahuatl it means the gum or the rubber that's used for the bottom of your shoe for your sole. But also it could just mean a zero. Cerro is a zero. Cerrote would literally mean a big fat zero. So one of the things that stood out to me when stepping into this town is this mural right behind me. It says, "Soy indígena," which means I am indigenous. A small town such as this, inside of La Ruta de Flores, the population looks a lot more homogenous than the rest of El Salvador. And it's great to see murals such as that, people being proud of their indigenous roots. My family, my Salvadoran side of my family, they're lighter skinned, and I distinctly remember growing up, my grandmother would always ask me about why I spend so much time out in the sun. I'm going to get too dark, implying it was a bad thing. So growing up, you know, I was always basically insinuated by my mom and my grandmother that having indigenous looking features or darker features was a bad thing. So I grew up with that complex, you know, that maybe I should wear long sleeves in the summer if I'm gonna go play handball or go outdoors for a long time. And it took me a while to unlearn that. But it's great to see a town proud of their ethnicity that it seems like the other more whitewashed parts of El Salvador seem to kind of look down upon. Here's something interesting. This is the first religious library I've seen. They need responsible employees. This library offers Bibles, church documents, hymn books, guides for the rosary or for the Saint Rosary, images, and more.
El buñuelo en platito, joven.
Sí, por favor.
Va.
Por favor.
Allá se puede sentar.
Oh, yo, ok, gracias.
Déjale aquí a los negros.
Gracias. Oh, gracias. Gracias. So, celular, sí, sí, video. So we got these buñuelos made out of yuca, and this arroz con leche, or like it's almost like rice pudding, but it's more liquidy. vegetarian friendly, of course. Not vegan friendly though. If you were vegan here, you'd probably die. Or you would eat rice and beans every day, I guess. So yeah, maybe you wouldn't die. But you wouldn't be having too much fun. Oh, yo. Video. These are really good. I've always hated yuca growing up, but this does not taste like yuca. But I guess if you sprinkle sugar on anything, it probably tastes good. So, I mean, it's like syrupy. It has syrup on it. Really good. Oh, sí, sí. Ya va a llover. ¿Perdón? ¿Perdón? Oh, okay. No lo escucho, perdón. No le escucho. ¿Perdón? Sí. I'm having trouble understanding what that lady is telling me. Estados Unidos. Hace unos años, no. ¿Perdón? Sí. Lejos. ¿Perdón? 10 años. I have no idea what this lady is saying, or barely. So all I can do is just nod and smile. This is also really, really good. We're gonna try our handy dandy hacky sack that we bought. Gotta smash this ball in a bit to make it easier to kick.